여러분, 안녕하세요. So this is the first mukbang video that I'm doing. I'm at a restaurant here in Busan, South Korea, and I'm going to show you all a little bit about what the food that we're eating out here at this, it's a chicken restaurant actually. And the premise of this video is that I think that Korean fried chicken is a lot better than even Southern fried chicken in the United States. So it was a little hard for me to get this video going because the store owner was a little shy. But anyway, she let me do it. So I'm going to flip the camera around right now. I'm not sure if you can all hear me over the music. And I'm also not trying to be a loud, stereotypical American. And I'm also talking behind the mask. So we will make it do what it do. And I'm going to flip this over and show you all a little bit of the food here. And I'll also tell you the Korean names of it. All right, 1 second. So this is a little bit of the food. This is how a menu would look out here. I'm going to go under so I will not get the store owner in here. These are the sizes. And this is what I will eat today. I'm getting the triple box. Now, this is the party box. This costs, in Korean, this is Iman Samchon Won. Yeah, so it's basically $23 is what you would call that. This, I'll go outside. It's very hot in there, and now you can hear me a lot better. So these will be the chickens that I'll be trying today. This is called Yanpa Chongyang. This is like onion chicken, and I'm also going to get this. This is called Manul Kajang, and if I'm not mistaken, this is sweet chicken. And then I'm also going to try with this talgo, and this is actually a little spicy. I believe this is spicy garlic. This is more a little bit hot, and yeah, so this is what I'm trying today. This is where I am. Beautiful Korean girls. And this is where I'm at. This is the typical neighborhood where I live at in Guanali. Okay, everyone. So here in South Korea and also in Japan, I've realized people really like to seal up things once you get them. It can be either the trash bag. I mean, not trash bags. It could be like your grocery bag, anything. They like to seal up things, so you have to unseal it yourself to see what you have, and I will show you. This is the Korean chicken. This is the onion chicken that I told you that I was going to order. This is, it looks like the sweet chicken, and this is the spicy one, a little bit, spicy garlic. So yeah, these three, about $23, and it's quite a lot, so it's great. And then it also comes with, in addition to this, it also comes with a pop, fresh onions, and a sauce. So yes, all of this for $23. Now, since I unzipped my bag, it's about time for us to make a trip back home. And hopefully we make it back home safe with the chicken. Usually what I would do is I would go to a... 사장님, 많이 감사합니다. 네. Usually what I would do is I would go to a smoothie shop and get a smoothie, but because they gave me the Pepsi, there's no need to. So now what I would do is just try to acrobatically do a ride home while also filming. If I can't do it then, I'll just have to stop it. Alright, so I'm not going to sacrifice the chicken for you mere mortals. Okay, so I should not be doing this, but I've ridden my bike for about maybe 20, I've been riding a bike maybe for 20 years now, I would say. Once upon a time, I even ran away from a dog. I ran away from a dog, and the dog was pregnant, and I didn't know the dog was pregnant. Anyway, this dog started chasing me, and I outran it on my bicycle. So if I can outrun a dog on a bicycle, and I'm pretty sure that I can make it home safe on a bike with chicken. But I am going back home right now. And one thing about Korea is, in my opinion, all of the streets look the same. So it's a little, even if you live here, it's a little complicated. Oh, there goes some foreigners. You barely see those. Over there, the girl in the green, that's a foreigner. When I lived in Japan, I was the only foreigner for like 2 years. So even now when I see a foreigner, it's kind of weird for me, you know? But hell, I like foreigners. So I'm gonna cross the street and get on back home. Man, this is not easy. I commend people who are able to just go and make these videos and all of this stuff, and also engage with the audience in a vocal tonation that's good, and a vocal tone that's good, with all of the noise and stuff like that. It's not easy. And talking behind a mask is really difficult. I actually just took it off. Let's see how long it'll be before a random person just comes up to me and starts shouting for me to put on a mask. They do that shit out here. A week ago, I had a woman come up to me and start chasing me around, telling me to put on a mask. Actually, that's one thing that I don't like about Korea. It's very openly discriminatory, openly. And there's no shame in the game. I had my mask off and I was maybe about 90 feet away from somebody. Nobody was near me. And there were Korean people everywhere without masks on because it was hot as hell. But the lady came to me and just started following me around and filming me on camera, telling me to put on a mask. It was the craziest thing. But anyway, I guess it felt like I haven't been in America since the Karen pandemic started, the Karens. But I've never really experienced a Karen. But that's what a Karen would feel like. That was exactly how it felt. Like a Kimren. You know, Koreans are named Kim, so a Kimren, that's how that felt. Anyway, so this is a neighborhood in Korea. You know, it's okay. But I can't lie to you all, I skateboard here. I was just with a pretty hot Russian chick skateboarding a while ago. Skateboarding right here. I like to skate here. You can ollie that curb, you can hit manuals, and nobody will bother you. Because if you're doing something wrong, people will try to arrest you here, you know? It's not a very foreigner-friendly place, I would say. And I like Japan a little bit more for the foreigner experience, me personally. Korea is just kind of for me, but I'll try my best. Anyway, now kind of park my bike and go inside the house. 안녕하세요. 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 선생님, 여기 괜찮아요, 네? 네. Alright, what's up again, everybody? I had to make a change of clothes. I was actually wearing a jiu-jitsu t-shirt at first. I met this cool Korean dude that does jiu-jitsu, and he works at a Brazilian restaurant, of course, and we just talked about Brazil and jiu-jitsu, so they're one and the same, and we just kicked it about that. But I switched it to my main man Nujabes, a Nujabes t-shirt. If you know Japanese hip-hop, if you know lo-fi, then you should definitely know Nujabes. He's the grandfather, the godfather of it all. It's funny. I'm making this video right now. I'm like, damn man, when the hell did I become so introverted, man? I used to be able to just go off. Anyway, I'm really excited because first I was having a hard time figuring out like how to get the camera angle to work in which everyone can see all of the food. And what I did was I put it on top of a box, and now all of my food is on top of books. But you know, knowledge is food, knowledge is power. Eat books, read books, feed your brain. So all of my food is on top of a book so you all can see it. So yeah, usually I go to that restaurant right there damn, I don't even know the name of the restaurant, but I'll tell you all in the comments. And there usually is a young Korean girl who, when I go to restaurants here, people assume that I speak English because I look Western. But what I like to do is I study international studies and econ in Spanish, so I really like to challenge the thought process of people that people can only be what you think they are. So when I'm here and I'm at a restaurant, I only speak Spanish and Korean, so they will not talk to me in English. So because I want to learn Korean. So usually I speak all Spanish, but last week this restaurant that I go to, a young Korean girl, she surprised me. She just flipped it on me and she just started speaking Spanish. I was like, because I usually go there and she started speaking English and I was like, what? It means like what in Korean? She was like, ah. She was like, Spain hell, ne? She was like, you do Spanish, right? I was like, yeah. Bro, she just switched it up. She was like, alright, she was like, ¿Qué estás haciendo? Like, what are you doing? She was like, ¿Tienes hambre? She's like, are you hungry? She was like, ahora, muchas chicken, whatever. So I think she was doing like a Spanish and Korean hybrid. And we just started speaking in Spanish, and she studied in Spain and all of this. It was just like, damn, man, this is what's up. So I only speak Spanish now. But the thing is, though, of course she has the hots for me. But it's going to be awkward when I'm like, yeah, I'm actually American. I just say that so people will not speak to me in Spanish. I mean, in English. So anyway, let's eat. I also brought the #1 American drink, my personal favorite, Pepsi. You know, I'm actually going to eat Russian food later. Got a little hot Russian chick making some Russian food. I just couldn't resist trying the chicken, man. You know, I was talking to my friend Khari about making this video. We were like, people are gonna be like, oh, what a stereotype. And I'm like, man, fuck you, man, because everyone eats chicken. And the Korean people, the Koreans, oh, damn, you guys are gonna Donald Trump try to cancel me. Anyway, Koreans are I think they're the champions at making this fried chicken. The Southern style chicken is really crispy, really delicious, but the Korean style is crispy, it's well sauced, and I guess the tasting of it, you can ask people who've lived here, it's not too salty, it's perfect, and you don't feel like sluggish after eating it, you know, you feel like content and like fine, like you can still do stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna get into eating it now. I'm not sure which one this is, but I'll find out. Oh, I have to smack on these videos. I can get into my primal state and just smack. My dad was a smacker when I was younger. My mom, I would smack when I ate. My dad always told me if you're smacking it's good. I never liked it, but in Japan they also do it. So I still didn't really like to do it because I'm American, but I'm going to smack on this video because you're supposed to. Okay. It's not fake. I'm like a girl. Listen. This is sweet. I would compare this to sweet and sour chicken. This one right here. Look. I would compare that to sweet and sour chicken. And she also put some like, looks like nuts on there. It made it even better. For me, it's weird to smack because I'm American, but when in Rome, do as the Romans do, I guess.
Now
Baby, shoot me in the kneecap and call me Johnny. I miss that Pepsi feel. The chicken is so good in Korea that sometimes you forget they even gave you extra stuff. So like they actually give me like fresh onions to put with the chicken. The fresh onions go with this. This is, if you guys remember in the first video, this is the onion chicken. And it looks plain, but it's still flavorful. It looks like chicken nuggets, doesn't taste like them. This is the real deal, baby. So I'm just gonna put a couple of onions on there, and then a little bit of this onion sauce, you know? Yeah, I grew up eating southern style fried chicken too, because I never seen it like this. This is a white onion sauce. Let's see how it tastes. Let's see what it does. Anyway, so I grew up eating southern fried chicken, right? Because I'm a Michigan boy, but maybe like 15 of my family members are from Michigan. The rest of everybody else are from Louisiana. So we're like first generation Michiganians. And we grew up eating like that southern food, you know? The southern food is like, oops, it fell off the book. Don't fall off your books. The southern food is like, it's delicious, but I would say once you eat the southern fried chicken, you're tired. But once you eat this, you're good. Like after I do this, I'm going to eat this and then go swimming, then get groceries, then eat more Russian food, you know? So, I don't know how much people talk in these videos, but anyway, I'm about to eat, baby. Let's go. I put the sauce on there now. So let's see how it tastes with the sauce added. And then you kick that ass, you know? So the sauce, oh, smack. So weird. You have to become uncomfortable. So weird for me to break that habit, you know? Like, as an American, we have a collective culture. Americans don't think we do, but we do. Spent my whole life not smacking, and now I gotta smack on this damn video. Anyway, so this sauce right here, it tastes like honey barbecue sauce. Nanio is no. It tastes like honey mustard sauce. I'm a hamburger guy, you know, and you chicken nugget kids, people who ate the chicken nuggets as a kid, they were very like dramatic, you know. The chicken nugget kids, they had to have, I need to have 2 sauces, I need to have my napkins, all of this shit. The hamburger kids, cheeseburger kids, we just ate our burger and got out of there. So, you know, actually I can't make this video much longer for 2 reasons. I don't have a lot of data, and I have to go to a store called E-Mart here in Korea to get some ingredients for this Russian food later on. Man, it's like the days just fly by here. It's insane. Anyway, I'm going to continue to eat this delicious chicken. This is like the garlic taste. These are like dough balls. They're extremely delicious. But must smack. But I take a pass on like the sweet and sour sauce. Not so good. It dilutes the taste of the chicken. But all in all, damn smack, Khari. All in all, I'll give this chicken here an 8. But in Korea, you can even ask many expats, which means expatriates, people who used to live in America and they no longer live there. You can ask them,
What do they think of Korean fried chicken? What would they give it on a scale of 1 to 10? I bet that they would say that they've never probably been to a place that has been under an 8. Like, even like the standard, like just backyard restaurants, backdoor restaurants, excellent. Excellent. So, I gotta get rocking and rolling. We're gonna get more of these going. I'm not too sure what I talked about in this video, but it's my first one, so gonna keep on doing this. Get some Russian mukbang, some Russian food, a lot of Russian food. Eat that shit. Get some Portuguese, Brazilians, all of that. You know, that's what we do here. I'm just gonna get smoother and smoother and smoother. So, all right. That means be well. Take care. Peace.